daily scary story. Dare to listen?
Eli languidly wiped down the countertop, casting a wary glance at the clock. The isolation of the roadside gas station grew more oppressive each night. Flickering neon lights buzzed overhead, casting saturated red hues that danced and distorted Eli's shadow. Midnight was fast approaching, and so was Mr. X. The thought sent a shiver down his spine, a sensation as familiar now as the sound of the back door creaking at his arrival. Mr. X arrived as he always did, stepping out from the shadows as if materializing from the night itself. His ice-blue eyes fixed on Eli with an unsettling intensity, making the air feel significantly colder. Eli forced a smile, mindful of the tension twisting his gut. "Evening, Mr. X. Usual tonight?" he asked, trying to keep his voice steady. Mr. X nodded, his movements slow and deliberate, like a predator sizing up its prey. He handed Eli a crumpled bill. As their fingers brushed, a chill ran through Eli, freezing the air around him. The smell of ozone, sharp and metallic, suddenly permeated the space between them. Eli couldn't shake the feeling of temporal dislocation, that time had warped around them. Each night after Mr. X departed, Eli would find something inexplicable left behind. A newspaper clipping from a date that had not yet happened, or a watch ticking backward. Tonight was no different. A small, intricately detailed compass lay abandoned on the counter. Its needle spun wildly, a tiny universe contorted by some unseen force. Eli pocketed the compass, unease gnawing at him as he tried to focus on his duties. But the sensation, the knowledge that reality was unraveling just outside the gas station's doors, wouldn't let go. He felt like the sole guardian of an invisible seam in the universe. A guardian who was never meant to survive the night. The hours dragged on, each tick of the clock echoing loudly in the silence. Eli tried to reason with himself, convincing his mind that the bizarre occurrences were nothing more than exhaustion playing tricks. But as the compass continued its erratic dance in his pocket, doubt whispered louder. Suddenly, the lights flickered violently, plunging the station into darkness before sputtering back to life. Eli's heart raced as he looked around, panic rising in his throat. The compass was now glowing faintly, casting eerie patterns that swirled across the walls. Reality felt thinner, like a veil about to be torn away. It happened then. A memory not of his own surged through him. Cities crumbling, skies burning, time itself disintegrating. Yet, through the chaos, one constant, the gas station, untouched by the turmoil outside. Eli realized with dawning horror that this place was a tether point, its reality echoed across the void of the universe. He was meant to hold it together, the station a crucial anchor amidst cosmic unraveling. Yet tonight was different. Mr. X's presence had signaled a shift. Eli felt the truth like a knife pressing inexorably against his consciousness. There was something he had to confront before the night consumed him. Desperation clawed at him as Mr. X returned, his approach silent and inevitable. The man's ice-blue eyes were now filled with an unsettling knowing. "It's time," Mr. X said, his voice as chilling as a grave whisper. Eli understood this was the moment that would decide everything. Eli realized Mr. X was not a man, but an embodiment, a harbinger of endings. The compass had been a signpost, guiding Eli to this inevitable confrontation. "What happens to me?" Eli asked, voice barely audible over the electric hum. "You were never meant to be," Mr. X replied, almost apologetically. In that moment, Eli saw himself outside of time, a mere illusion stitched into this fragment of reality. The universe needed to reset, and he was the loose thread to be pulled. As Mr. X reached out, Eli accepted his fate, understanding his role had always been to witness, not to last. The gas station's lights flickered once more, and then everything was silent. Eli was gone, and the world shifted imperceptibly, the station now a solitary sentinel under the vastness of stars. The compass lay spinning on the counter, its glow fading as the universe settled into its reset path. And somewhere in the shadows, Mr. X remained, waiting for the next midnight.